16th following that heart surgery. 1-1 in the conference. They played Indiana tough right here just about a month ago. And they beat Iowa after that loss to Indiana. Basketball first goes to the Wolverines. This is Doug McDaniel with it.
Michigan, best three-point shooting teams in the country, certainly the best in the Big Ten.
Into the paint is Williams and left it a little short. Rebound, Christie.
Michigan, Minnesota will try to get Dawson Garcia going early. So they try to go backdoor on Terrence Reed, and now trying to pin down. There he is. They'll clear out for him.
Garcia return versus Maine, little rusty. 12 points in just 28 minutes in that game. Wasn't very aggressive offensively. Expect that to change some tonight. A little long with the jumper here. No good from Ola Joseph.
Joshua Ola Joseph. That's one of the pieces that he needs to really improve on, but athletically strength, he's elite.
McDaniel. This pass inside, miss, and the rebound and put back from Reed.
And Jack, remember what Juwan Howard was saying. Reed is going to be a key to this ball game in terms of physicality, getting on the offensive glass here early.
So one player that has to play well for you to win. It took him about 2 seconds to get Reed's name out of his mouth. Now down inside and blocked away, and that's Reed on the defensive end. Now Hawkins with it. Hawkins into the paint. Patiently, back to Garcia, and Garcia lines one up.
That's what Dawson Garcia can do. Elijah Hawkins looked like he got too deep on the penetration, but Garcia can bail you out. Just great feel for the game, especially on the offensive end.
McDaniel, Dougie Fresh.
There you go. So, and you know what? You can't make a mistake. Elijah Hawkins is trying to guess that time. The big has got to be up higher so you can force Doug McDaniels one way, because if he's got a choice, he's going to burn you.
Mike Mitchell with the basketball gives it up to Garcia, and Mitchell has been shooting the ball lights out. Once one from deep, little long. Board goes to Reed.
Michigan, talking to Phil Martelli before the game, associate head coach, he really the team's in the lead.
Double dribble called there on Doug McDaniel.
Cam Christie, number 24 from Minnesota. Watch him, ladies and gentlemen. That's a talented freshman.
Into the paint and a nice one-handed finish. Joshua Ola Joseph.
Joshua's such a talented player. Starting to put it together here in the sophomore campaign.
McDaniel, he's had 33 points twice in the month of December against Florida, against Oregon as well. Williams tries a baseline, left it a little short, grabs a rebound and puts it back up.
I like that. Terrence Williams taking advantage of Christie, the freshman, overpowering him along the baseline and following up his own miss. Michigan doing a really good job on the offensive glass. Well, they're being very physical with the Gophers, and the Gophers are known as a physical team.
Here's Hawkins, good hard take, right-hand finish.
That's tough. That's an almost impossible angle. He made it look easy.
Burnett with it. Kept his dribble alive to his left hand, won't get it to go, and battling for the rebound is Dawson Garcia, and comes up with it. Now Hawkins, the terrific passer, leads him down the court. And a nice finish there by Cam Christie.
I'm telling you, man, Cam Christie, older brother Max Christie with the Los Angeles Lakers. He's got the benefit of talking to his brother on a regular basis, starting to get used to the physicality at this level.
Dad Max played basketball as well as his mother Katrina. Played there at Northwestern, so it's a hoops family.
Yes, it is.
Driving baseline and a nice reversal by Kamwa.
Olivier Kamwa, he loves that baseline. He can face you up, reverse pivot to a face-up jumper, put it on the deck. So skilled.
Down inside, it's Garcia. Garcia working on Reed. Patiently has it blocked away. And that was what Coach Howard was talking about. Not necessarily scoring. We need him on the boards. We need him defensively. And a couple of times on the defensive end of the court, it's Reed coming up with the stop. Now diving to the paint part about being back now on the sideline? He said, honestly, just the players.
Yep.
He just lit up talking about being back around his players and leading this group again, which you can feel.
Yeah.
This time a little long from Reed.
And I'm good with that, though, Jack, because Terrace needs to impose his will every now and then. He doesn't ask for the ball enough, and he's going up against a young man in Pharrell Payne who will demand the basketball in the post, like right here.
Payne with it. Using that pivot foot nicely.
Ooh, putting Terrace Reed in the spin cycle. I see you, Pharrell Payne. Get busy here early.
Now McDaniel. There's some contact down low. That's Kamwa. McDaniel take it out and gets it into Williams. Now Williams tries to go across the court, and it is stolen away. On the run is Mitchell with the easy two.
Yeah, that's an excellent job. That's a scouting report steal. Mitchell knew exactly where the ball was going, shot the gap. I tell you what, Minnesota started slowly at Ohio State and tried to work themselves back into it. That was one of the things Ben Johnson told me before the game. Got to start well.
Burnett lines one up, and he can shoot it. That's Damari Burnett, a grad student who can shoot from deep and an answer on the other end of the court. That time it's Elijah Hawkins. Back and forth we go.
Man, I like it. I like this tempo that we're playing with right now. Both teams starting to get some confidence on the offensive end.
Minnesota has made 6 of their last 8. Here's Reed, draws a double team. McDaniel.
You know what? I think they're just trying to figure out their identity. You know, they could score with anybody, but they struggle on this end of the floor. Late game shot clock situations tend to get a little lax defensively. They got to maintain their focus here as the shot clock is under 10 seconds.
Here's Hawkins, terrific passer over to Mitchell. Mitchell rise and shoot. Left it a little short, battle for the board, and a foul called.
Trey Jackson can light it up as well, so not quite the size. But look at Minnesota rotate out of that double team.
Cheddar calling for the basketball down low. Out to McDaniel. McDaniel tried to get the shot up. He was fouled in the process, and that's going to go against Dawson Garcia.
Him doing that will help some other people out in terms of feeling okay about taking some time to take care of themselves. And he's a very talented young man. And Ben Johnson just says he thinks the world of him, and he's so glad to have him back.
Great to see him back out here.
Yes, it is.
A little full court pressure. Brought on by Michigan. The basketball's poked away. Now McDaniel with it. See if he wants to slow it down. He thought about it. Now he will reset.
Elijah Hawkins thinking that his athleticism could get him out of trouble. Really strong, elite defensive guard in Carrington, so you can slide down to the 3 and the 4 and guard those positions as well.
Olivia Kamwa with it, swings it across court. Now taking it baseline and fouled. Burnett into Cheddar, and Cheddar gives it to McDaniel.
Watch Cheddar here.
Cheddar wants to step out, and Cheddar can knock it down.
Yeah, that's tough for Pharrell Payne. He was trying to help in the ball screen action, had a long way to go to get back to Will Cheddar.
Michigan 3 for 3 from deep. And Cheddar was the Energizer Bunny when Indiana was in town. Played terrific in that game, and Cheddar bringing a little energy here as well, and he will be called for the foul. This game a little tight so far.
Yeah, especially on Minnesota's side. It's 5 fouls to 1 so far. Minnesota is known for their physicality.
Hard work just to get that one in. Here's Payne.
Yeah, Pharrell Payne. It's a grown man on that box.
It's Kamwa there defensively for Michigan. Now Mitchell into the paint, lost the basketball, and drew another call. And he is some player. Hit 4 threes in the first half against Maine last game. Led the team with 18 points. And Ben Johnson, his head coach, was going on and on, meeting with reporters this week, talking about Mike Mitchell, and just a gym rat. Just hangs out in the gym nonstop, and it's paying off.
It really is. And, you know, he's feeling good with his shot and he's also able to put it on the deck like he did the last time to get to the rim. So now you're forced to make a decision defensively.
Williams wants a three. Go off the mark. Nice put back there. A couple of Wolverines charging toward the basket. That's Kamwa. You got a tip on it.
Hey, well, I've been impressed with Michigan crashing the glass here.
And here's Cheddar on the defensive end of the court. He thought it was Michigan basketball. Possession will stay. Mitchell gets it into Cam Christie.
Elijah Hawkins is similar to Doug McDaniel. He can break down a D off the bounce.
And Christie looking to get rid of it to Mitchell. 7 on the shot clock. Mitchell, 3 ball, and that's what we're talking about.
I'll tell you what, Terrence Williams is in great position defensively. Uh-oh. Looks like Paul Sells may have somebody for Pharrell Payne.
I was still watching Mike Mitchell.
I was as well.
Yeah.
But it's been a physical ball game, like it is most of the time in these conference games. And you see Paul Sells going over to him, and Pharrell talking to him, and now they're smiling about it. But the only one not smiling is Minnesota head coach Ben Johnson.
That's right.
He's steaming over there. He won't show it on the exterior.
Now Kamwa scanning and gets it over to McDaniel. Back to Kamwa. Swings it. Thought about a 3. Now picks up his dribble. Gets it to Williams. Back to Kamwa. Kamwa tried to drop it down low to Cheddar, and Cheddar was fouled.
Ben Johnson's going to have to instruct his guys. They got to. See this set action here. A little zoom action by Minnesota.
There's Christie, pull up, tough shot, won't go. Kamwa battling. This is Payne who comes up with it. Back out to Hawkins. To Hawkins, he shot the ball well in the first half in the last game, and here he goes again.
Yeah, that's the best time off an offensive rebound when the defense is scrambling to locate their opponent. Hawkins almost caught a cold. He was so open on that 3.
Hit a couple of threes against Maine, typically an assist man. And this time, Kamwa with a nice move into the paint.
And Kamwa doing a good job of that closeout, that hard closeout by Dawson Garcia. Just let him blow by. He made the play.
Hawkins lost the handle, gets it back and over to Garcia, who's well off the mark. Rebound to Doug McDaniel.
Man, somebody opened the door there. That thing was a brick. Oh, good hand.
Daniel trying to no-look pass. It's stolen away by Mitchell. Now Mitchell down the court, back out to Hawkins. Now he gives it up. Payne, easy 2.
Great feed by Elijah Hawkins. Minnesota getting up with some tempo of their own. Well, I love this back and forth action between Minnesota and Michigan.
And McDaniel into the paint, creates so well, and this is short. Rebound to Doug.
So Kamwa is being guarded by Elijah Hawkins. They want Daniel to take advantage of Garcia.
Daniel liked the matchup. Shot off the mark, and the board goes to Hawkins.
Well, Mike Mitchell likes this matchup against Trey Jackson.
Now Mitchell off the dribble and off the mark.
Good job by Jackson, keeping him in front, challenging that jump shot.
Terrence Williams, the second, with the board. Over to Jackson. Jackson contested 3, and that's an air ball.
I see Minnesota try to get Pharrell Payne involved. He's going up against a veteran, but he's got some size on Kamwa. Pharrell Payne looks like he needs a blow, though. He is sucking wind.
Payne out to set a screen. Now Hawkins reading the defense. Flips it to the corner. Wide open 3. Mitchell off the mark. And rebound back to the Wolverines.
That was an outstanding hook pass by Elijah Hawkins. Mitchell was, like you said, wide open, Jack. You're not going to get many looks that good.
McDaniel, hard take. Shot off the mark. Rebound Garcia. Now Hawkins tries to drop it down inside. Payne lost it, now got it back. Trying to go to work on Cheddar.
Great defense.
No call. Great defense by Cheddar, as you said.
Look at Pharrell Payne and Will Cheddar, how tired they are right now. Boy, Christie got his hands full here trying to guard Doug McDaniel.
McDaniel flips it over to Burnett, and the defense stays physical. They're going to get another call. This time it's going to go against Fox.
Sparks coming out of that paint. As the season has gone along, like, that's perfect.
It is. Such a good free throw shooters comes down to just form. Can you watch somebody shoot and know how good they're going to be?
Generally, yes. Yeah, but it's confidence. A lot of it's confidence, too.
Garcia swatted away, and Reed's having a game. Now McDaniel with it, pushing the tempo up to Cheddar. Cheddar with the 2.
See, that's the tempo that Michigan wanted to play with. Remind everybody, Phil Martelli, associate head coach, is saying 4 fast break points in the last 3 games for Michigan. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Christie. 3 off the mark. Rebound Reed, who jumped in front of Dawson Garcia to grab it. Now Minnesota has missed their last 5 shots.
Burnett likes this matchup. Oh, what a screen.
Patiently creates all kinds of space and knocks it down.
That was the Fordham Rams that won in triple overtime last night. They hit 19 threes at George Washington. One of the more entertaining games so far in the college basketball season.
That's right. Now Mitchell back in to Garcia. Garcia on Reed. Interesting matchup here, and this time it's Reed who won originally, and Dawson Garcia cleans it up.
Yeah, Garcia's getting a little frustrated. He feels like he got hit that time, but he stayed with it, and that's what you have to do on the road in the Big Ten. Good help by Parker Fox, not letting Doug McDaniel turn the corner.
10 on the shot clock. Kamwa. And Reed battling for the rebound, and a foul is called.
See how far Minnesota's initiating their offense.
This is Christie trying to line up a 3, and the board goes to Reed.
Nice job by Christie closing out on Burnett. Michigan likes that throw-ahead quick 3. He's there on the catch.
Now here's Reed. Nice post up. Nice slam.
Nice job. Terrence Reed really doing his work early, sealing his man. He was getting fronted. He moved his man up the lane to make an easy entry pass for Doug McDaniel. Or Reed better be careful, because they got film on this game, Jack. If he's messing around, they're going to pull his film out.
And Reed comes up with another loose ball. Gives it up. Flip it over to Williams. Can't get the shot to go. Put back not there, and the board goes to Fox.
Even though they missed the shot, that's what Michigan likes to do. They want to get up the floor via the pass. Look for quick 3s.
Over to Mitchell. Now Mitchell drops one down to Fox. Fox back to Mitchell, and then he's able to put it home.
That's beautiful 2-man basketball right there. Mitchell didn't even come down, just caught it on the jump. Put it right back up before the defense could respond. Minnesota doing a good job of playing in spite of this foul trouble. That's a foul on Reed. They lead the Big Ten with 9.5 made threes per game. So offensively, that's not the issue. The issue's been on the defensive end, trying to find consistency and get timely stops.
Minnesota, they've won 5 games in a row coming in, 10-3 overall record. They're 1-1 in conference play, beat Nebraska and lost to Ohio State. Big fella tries a deep ball, and Garcia off the mark.
I don't like that shot from Garcia. I think he let his defender off the hook.
This is stolen away. Read so well by Elijah Hawkins, and a foul called on McDaniel. Christie with it, just trying to get rid of the ball. Ola Joseph.
Christie missed Garcia there for a second. He was wide open. Oh, nice move.
Ola Joseph. Left block, right hand, gets it to go.
Well, that's a beautiful move off the bounce, knowing that he's got Reed, he's got a foot speed advantage. And utilize it in that play.
Burnett drops it inside. Reed with the height advantage, gets it right back, puts it right down.
So Minnesota is switching. That time Elijah Hawkins was on Terrace Reed Jr. Michigan does a good job of recognizing it. Minnesota may have to adjust that approach defensively. Reed is going to have a career night if they don't.
Ola Joseph wants three. Off the mark, rebound Burnett.
I think that's a bad shot. I know Ola Joseph was feeling good about that layup he just had, but that one was not good in the first half on the road.
Burnett unable to get the free throw to go.
That's the second front end of a 1-and-1 that Michigan has missed. A lot of times those come back and get you.
Christie off the screen from Garcia. Nice on-ball defense here by Burnett.
Tremendous on-ball defender.
Coming down to 1:30 in this first half. Michigan 2-point lead. Kamwa on the drive, kicks it back out. Now Burnett. Burnett trying to create some space, and that shot finds a shooter's roll.
I tell you what, Joshua Ola Joseph couldn't have had any better defense that time. But better offense trumps better defense at times.
Hawkins, Christie. And that shot is well off the mark, and rebound Payne back to Ola Joseph.
I think Minnesota's been settling for a lot of jump shots. Try to get downhill a little bit, put some pressure on the defense.
Three from the corner, no good. Putback is down from Ola Joseph.
Jack, I've been saying this since Ola Joseph arrived at Minnesota. I think he's got pro potential. Great length, he's a really good athlete, very strong. A couple parts of his game that he needs to get better at, but he definitely has the potential.
Reed grabs the board with his feet on the ground, uses that pivot foot, nice spin move there to get squared up with the basket and gets the two to go along with it.
Terrace Reed.
He's playing.
He is playing. I'm laughing because, you know, again, they got film on him. So he's got to play this hard all the time now.
Hawkins on the drive, gives it up to Payne. Now McDaniel had position defensively, and this call is going to go against Doug McDaniel. Garcia takes it out. There is Mitchell trying to get open. Tough to get it in. Now Christie rise and shoot, and an air ball. You take that half if you're Michigan, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So who can establish their will here in the first 5 minutes of the second half? Oh, boy, I thought he
thought about it.
Go.
He did think about it, didn't he?
Man.
Ola Joseph going to work. Over to Garcia, and Garcia can't get it to go. Gets the rebound right back, misses another. Ola Joseph has it. Ola Joseph is fouled on his way to the hoop.
Whatever's ailing you tends to go away. Kind of banged it a little bit, but got one of two.
Kamwa comes down with the board for the Wolverines.
I like this set here. Great floor spacing by Michigan. Kamwa's got to shoot that.
Kamwa liked it when he got it back and knocks it down.
A lot of times, Jack, you won't get that back. Oh, that's a defensive breakdown for Michigan.
Mike Mitchell returns fire.
Juwan Howard is like, what is going on? He's looking at Namari Burnett. Come on, son. Wake up.
Mike Mitchell's got an easy looking stroke, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Not a whole lot of wasted motion.
McDaniel over to Burnett, and Burnett drops it down inside to Reed. Double team arrives. Reed Cross court, shot won't go, rebound Conway.
Pretty good playmaking by Reed. Looking at your center, putting it on the deck and spraying cross court for an open look.
Burnett, tough shot, NBA looking shot. Ooh, nothing but net.
Yeah, he wasn't giving that ball up. It's a good look. If I'm Minnesota, I'm looking at Ola Joseph once again. He can take a little bit of the scoring pressure off Dawson Garcia.
Mike Mitchell lost the handle, able to get it back. Now Mitchell to Ola Joseph. On Conway. Ola Joseph all the way around the rim.
Yeah, that's a high quality look. I like it. You know, he got in the post, got his right jump hook off. Just didn't fall for him. Conway's got Elijah Hawkins on him.
Conway wants a beautiful pass inside to Reed.
Boy, that high-low action between those two, that's beautiful. Olivier Conway, so skilled. Able to score, set his teammate up. Critical possession here for Minnesota.
44-37 Wolverines, and a foul called here on Burnett, who was guarding Mitchell. Hawkins. He thought about shooting it. Now he's going to bring it back out and reset things with 10 on the shot clock.
Tell you what, Burnett sat down defensively. Excellent job keeping him in front.
Burnett still in front of him to Garcia. Now a three ball, and the three ball is pure. Ola Joseph.
Hey, man, Joshua Ola Joseph, if he can get going, Hawkins has had some success. Mike Mitchell was the leading scorer in the first half. Dawson Garcia is going to get his. So now you've got a fourth scorer activated.
Conway into the paint, and Conway was fouled. That's Hawkins.
He's giving himself up on the defensive end, but he can still be a threat on the offensive end simultaneously.
Here's Reed. Reed's double team, doesn't care, puts it up for an air ball, and it's grabbed by Hawkins. Now Hawkins, Ola Joseph thought about another. Conway gets a hand in there to the rim and blocked away.
Nice job by Terrence Reed. He's running the floor. They need to find him.
Reed calling for it. Three ball on the way. Burnett can't get it to go.
Yeah, I don't like that shot. I know that that's what they do, but when Terrence Reed makes a play like that and he beats his opponent down the floor, you got to try to find him.
Now Hawkins, patiently. Can't get the shot to go. Another board for Reed.
Doug McDaniel hasn't had a look in a while. Look for him to maybe be aggressive and look for his shot. He's calling for Reed on a ball screen.
Now McDaniel into the paint, and he lost the ball on his way to the hoop. And all of a sudden, they're running the football. Josh Allen looks like he's a little bit more on easy street and able to make those big plays when you need to, but it's going to be a fun one on Sunday Night Football. Baseline jumper here off the mark, and the rebound is grabbed by Hawkins, but there was contact.
Here, especially here in the second half. Was Coffin's corner over there.
It was.
Tight.
McDaniel went to go get the basketball, has it back. Now Conway wants a three. Conway gets it to go.
You know, Michigan's offense is really good, and a lot of it's predicated on floor spacing. They're doing a really good job of forcing Minnesota in their rotations to come back longer to identify their opponent.
Try to sneak a pass into Payne, and Reed read it all the way.
It's danger zone for Minnesota.
Conway gets double teamed, lost the basketball. Hawkins with it. Over to Mike Mitchell. Rise and shoot, and that's well off the mark. And Reed secures it ahead to Burnett.
Burnett's 1-on-3. He's got to recognize that.
And he does, flips it back outside, and McDaniel can't get it to go.
Minnesota's got numbers if they hurry.
Mike Mitchell, wide open, nothing but net.
Nice recognition there coming up the floor by Christie. Saw Mitchell by himself over on the other wing. That's a big three to keep Michigan within striking distance. Keep Minnesota, excuse me, within striking distance.
So it's double M's, the M&M squad.
Right.
Now McDaniel with it. Conway into the paint. A little fade on that shot and won't get it to go. Mitchell with the boards. Payne rises to the rim. Juwan Howard was talking a lot about Pharrell Payne to us. And I believe he was talking a lot about Payne to Reed as well. And I think the more you hear certain things like that from your head coach, it serves as motivation.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Will Cheddar's got a mouse in the house. Let's see if they can get to him.
Cheddar calling for it. Gives it up to Reed. Reed all by himself. And it's blocked away. That time Payne got the best of him.
Pivot out, look for a teammate so you maintain possession and get a high-quality look.
He was by himself for about a second and a half there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's been putting in much work tonight.
And Cheddar tried to draw the charge. Garcia says no, and he's still talking on his way back down the court.
Wow, Minnesota's fought their way back to a tie. It's a good response by the Gophers here.
It's a 7-0 Minnesota run.
But Minnesota's bench was calling that play out.
Inside to Reed. Reed takes his time with Payne, and then he's fouled.
Okay, good call, not vertical. You gotta be vertical there with your arms. So good call by James Breeden.
Reed able to get the first to go from the line, and Howard was saying it's not so much just scoring we need him to get going, it's everything else. It's defense. You see the 9 rebounds, the 4 blocks that he's been able to put together. He's filling up the stat sheet.
And he's got much better at the free throw line, so it shows you the work that he's put in.
Garcia scans. He's trying to get the ball into Payne. They're still trying to, over to Hawkins.
A great defense by Doug McDaniels.
Hawkins to Mitchell. Mitchell with some space. Off the mark. Board to Payne. Tough board. And now Reed with it.
Looking at the future of the Big Ten right there. Terrence Reed Jr. and Pharrell Payne. Tremendous battle in the interior.
Cheddar down to Burnett. Burnett missed it. Fouled his shot. Gets it right back and puts it home.
Oh, boy. If you're Minnesota, you can't allow that to happen. Burnett takes a 3, and he's able to come up with his own offensive rebound and put back. Good effort by Namari.
Garcia comes over to get it. And now a foul called against the Wolverines. They go against Terrence Williams the second.
So the matchup right here for Minnesota is Garcia on Will Cheddar, I believe. I think he can take advantage of him.
Garcia feels the same way. Then 230 on the side of Dawson Garcia.
Garcia just so tough. It's rare to see a big like him that's a lefty. These lefties always have a slight advantage.
He's a little more comfortable tonight than he did game 1 back, getting more into his usual minute routine as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Watch Cheddar on the flare here.
Now Cheddar, tough take and blocked away. Swatted by Payne.
That was outstanding defense and an outstanding effort by Pharrell Payne.
Garcia working on Kamwa. Garcia lost the basketball and Cheddar scoops it up. Outlet to McDaniel, ahead to Jackson, and Jackson with the left hand. My goodness.
Oh, Doug McDaniel with the eyes on the side of his head. Sees the streaking Trey Jackson. That's the tempo they want to play with.
3 ball the other way, off the mark. McDaniel speeding things up and up at the rim and trying to put home another one, but fouled.
Just when Minnesota was starting to feel good, quick strike Wolverines come right back at them. Oh, that's a heck of a play there.
Jackson, he started his career with Missouri, transferred to Seton Hall, and now with the Michigan Wolverines, and a timeout taken here by Minnesota. Set things up with Hawkins.
A little confusion between Pharrell Payne and Dawson Garcia that time.
Payne with Cheddar on him. Payne in attack mode, flips it back out. Garcia wants a three. Nothing but net.
Boy, Olivia Kamwa overhelped and could not get back to Dawson Garcia in time. That's the bugaboo for Michigan this season. Defensive lapses.
Here's Jackson after the big slam. To Burnett, and Burnett drops it down to Cheddar. Cheddar looking for Jackson, and he looked up before he caught it. Now with 4 on the shot clock, Jackson trying to get it away, can't get it up. Minnesota can run if they so choose. Now Hawkins scans and floated one that Kamwa got a handoff.
To keep Garcia from that open look. Ooh, nasty collision there. Let's see. I see it. Nope. Big Ten basketball. Keep going. Yeah, get it to Pharrell Payne. Let the big fella eat.
Hawkins drops it down to him. Payne on Kamwa. Won't go. Back up. Harrington. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, that's a big bucket for Minnesota. Not only because they got the lead, but Braden Carrington getting involved on the offensive end. Gophers feeling pretty good right now.
Carrington got a couple of quick fouls in that first half. We'll get some more minutes. McDaniel able to secure this possession for Michigan.
Well, Michigan looking a little shaky this possession here, Jack.
Now Burnett, under 10 on the shot clock. Kamwa gives it to Cheddar. Cheddar blocked away in possession. Back to Minnesota. Minnesota with a 1-point lead. Garcia, nice take. Pull up and hit it over Kamwa.
That's a set play to get Dawson Garcia on the right elbow. He rips through, gets to a strong left hand. Nice set play by Minnesota.
Seeing Dawson Garcia return to form. Missed a few games with an ankle injury. Here's Reed. Reed blocked away. Payne starting to heat up for Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, you cannot go through the chest of Pharrell Payne. Too big, too strong.
Tough shot, won't go. Rebound to Minnesota. Now Hawkins has it with nobody on him. He'll miss, and the rebound is grabbed by Williams.
Watch Doug McDaniel in this scenario. He's going to want to get a look up. He hadn't gotten a look here as of late.
McDaniel, just as you said, able to create.
Yeah, no, I can tell when these guys get a look in their eye, Jack, and they haven't shot the ball in a while, they're going to call their own number. Doug McDaniel, their leading scorer, he's got to get going here.
McDaniel can get very streaky as a scorer. I remember that second half, overtime, in that game out there at Oregon. Court's a little tough to look at times, but he was putting on a teach tape clinic.
Yes, he was.
In that one. Now Garcia, off the back of the iron. Kamwa with the ball. Ahead, trying to get the basketball to Reed. It's stolen away by Payne.
I'm telling you, Pharrell Payne, if Minnesota gets this win on the road here tonight, he's not going to be the leading scorer. He may not be the leading rebounder, but I'll tell you what, he'll be the MVP because he is leaving it on the floor. He is exhausted right now.
Hawkins able to keep the pivot foot alive just barely. Burnett steals it away. Gives it back to McDaniel. Now Reed wants the basketball instead. McDaniel gonna do it himself.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how hard that shot was? He's going full speed to his left. He comes back across his body for a floater. That's beautiful.
Hawkins thought about it, now he's gonna put it on the deck. Hawkins creating his own shot.
Ooh.
That's pure.
Now see, let me say something real quick, Jack. Everybody, not everybody, there's a lot of people in the media who were critical of Ben Johnson for the schedule that they had in the non-conference slate. But this team has confidence now because they've learned how to win, and it's starting to pay dividends here on the road.
Here's Reed, couple of defenders on him, looking to give it up to Burnett. Great pass there from Reed. He was being double teamed down low, had a couple of guys on him. Garcia as well as Payne, and he found the open man.
Tell you what, Jack, we need to go get some jerseys on, man. This is the type of stuff I get hyped for right here.
It's been a fun game from the jump, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. First time all night, Michigan looks like they're in a little bit of a matchup.
Payne taking himself, foul. So it's been a battle on the boards. 59-59 as we're under 6 in this game. Payne at the line.
You know, one thing we were tracking, Jack, is the foul situation, but Minnesota has done a much better job in the second half playing defense without fouling. So we're coming down the stretch with really no foul trouble on either side, which is a great thing.
And Payne misses them both. Somehow the rebound about to hit him in the face. Now this is over to Mitchell, back to Payne, and Payne's better just shooting layups.
I tell you what, Mike Mitchell, great feed, pocket feed on the move. Boy, this Gopher team showing some resiliency here on the road tonight.
They have come back, and Minnesota takes the lead. Now Comwa has it stolen away. That's Hawkins who got his hands in there and ripped it away.
Hawkins wanting to run, but Ben Johnson wanting to call a set play here. Let's see who gets their number called. Looks like Payne.
Garcia into Payne, and Payne puts it down.
Excellent job of the Gophers lifting their players from the weak side, so there's no help backside. Terrace Reed tries the front. Payne with the easy dunk.
McDaniel, tough shot, won't go. Rebound Reed. Reed trying to create some space, and the ref is right on top of it. It's been some matchup. Down low. Reed gets it to go.
I tell you what, by the end of the season, he should be well over 60%. The way he's shooting free throws right now. I mean, his form is beautiful.
Hawkins to Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell rise and shoot. They are fired up about Mike Mitchell, and that is why.
Man, I'm telling you what, Ben Johnson's calling a heck of a game here. They're calling these set plays, and I mean, they're dialing up the right numbers because they are coming up gold.
18 points now for Mike Mitchell. Burnett at Alabama. Could technically still have a couple of years left. The Golden Gophers lead is 4.
All right, first time tonight. Matchup 2-3 zone by Michigan.
Trying to get into the middle of that zone. Back out to Hawkins. Hawkins wants the 3. Hawkins buries it.
Well, the rotation from Michigan was poor that time. There was one pass into the middle, and then nobody's out with Hawkins. He gets a wide open look. That has plagued Michigan all season long.
Hawkins is 4 of 5 from deep. He's been shooting it lights out. And they're going to say no shot here as Comwa was on the drive. And Hawkins, 4 of 5.
And let me share something with you here. Minnesota's got 5 players in double figures, and one of them is not Cam Christie. Cam Christie's averaging 11 points a game. He's got 2 on the night, and yet Minnesota is poised right now on the road. I'm telling you, this is an improved Minnesota Gophers team.
2 big free throws from Comwa. Working the ball around offensively. Hawkins to Payne. Payne wants to give it back to Hawkins. Now just trying to get rid of it. Garcia flashes.
On the 10 on the shot clock. Oh, good hands by Comwa.
Poked away by Comwa. Now Burnett. Burnett on the run. Burnett trying to get the basketball up.
Kind of coming up to their watermark here when they need it most.
And this crowd getting into it. Christie reading the defense, now drops it inside to Garcia. Garcia on Comwa. Garcia to his left hand, won't go. Payne up and over for the board. Flip it back out and reset.
I think they might want Payne back in the post. Let's see. There he is.
Garcia trying to find Payne, and Michigan faithful rising to their feet, although this is stolen away and then right back into the hands of Doug McDaniel.
Well, Doug is so quick.
Now McDaniel, floater, won't go, rebound Garcia. Payne with it, up ahead to Mitchell. You saw Ben Johnson saying, slow it down, let's hold it right here. Set up some offense, over to Hawkins.
Don't be surprised if Mike Mitchell Jr. gets a shot here.
With 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins takes his time, now flips it up, and slamming it home is Payne.
Boy, Elijah Hawkins did a great job navigating.
And now Reed is in pain.
Tremendous game this evening. Oh, rolled his left ankle.
McDaniel into Kamwa. Cheddar checks into the game. Kamwa won't get it to go. And possession stays with Michigan. For Michigan. Into McDaniel.
Got to call McDaniel's number, I think.
Back to McDaniel, and he flips it behind him to Cheddar. Cheddar off the mark and rebound. Back to McDaniel. McDaniel wants a three and left it short.
And you get charged a timeout. Oh, what a steal.
McDaniel steals it away to Burnett. Burnett pump fake. Back to McDaniel. Three ball from the corner, and three ball is down. Under a minute. Mitchell comes out to get it.
Set play again for Dawson Garcia. And looked like Olo Joseph got in the way. Elijah Hawkins got to make something happen.
Now Hawkins drives over to Ola. This is Kamwa.
Kamwa, the veteran, being able to step up and produce.
They flip it back, now get it in. This is Hawkins. It was McDaniel who was trying to cover defensively. Rolls out, Kamwa grabs the board. McDaniel with it. And Michigan can tie the game or take the lead. Kamwa wants the lead, off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and possession stays with the Wolverines. Into Cheddar. Back to McDaniel. With 4 to play. McDaniel driving, right hand, won't go. Cheddar fighting for the rebound. It's grabbed away by Dawson Garcia, and Minnesota comes into Ann Arbor and gets a win. Right there, 73-71 Minnesota.